Shockwaves are ripping across Africa as Trump orders a powerful strike on ISIS-linked terrorists in Nigeria. Alarm bells are ringing. Neighboring Niger braces for possible spillover, retaliation, and a rapidly shifting security landscape. Niger, once a key U.S. partner, is now under the control of a Russia-leaning military leadership. Geopolitical stakes are high in the already tense region. Panic and anxiety have gripped the African continent ever since Donald Trump ordered a deadly strike on Islamic State targets in Nigeria. The alarm of a widening regional security crisis is spreading fast. Nigeria's neighboring nations are now witnessing ripple effects. Niger has now moved to Mobilise, approving sweeping emergency powers that could rapidly place the nation on a war footing. The government in Niger signed a new decree to safeguard territorial integrity, sovereignty, and public safety. The move allows authorities to requisition citizens, property, and services to address internal and external threats. The decree was approved during a Council of Ministers meeting presided over by General Abdurrahman Tiani. Under the ordinance, citizens would be required to respond immediately to call-ups, comply with requisitions, report hostile foreign nationals or obstructive activities, and refrain from communications that could undermine mobilization efforts. The authorities in Niger also plan to launch a nationwide civic awareness campaign aimed at strengthening patriotism and clarifying citizens' duties toward the state. U.S. fear or internal crisis. The stakes are higher than ever. Niger, once ruled by a pro-U.S. leader, is now ruled by a Russia-leaning military junta, adding new geopolitical tension to an already volatile region. The mobilization decision comes as Niger continues to face insurgencies in the Sahel. Just days ago, the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, comprising Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, formally launched a 5,000-strong joint military force known as the United Force of the AES, FU-AES. The force was inaugurated at a ceremony in Bamako, attended by Mali's leader Assimi Goïta. It is commanded by Burkina Faso's General Daouda Traoré and headquartered in Niamey. The joint military force is designed to conduct joint counterterrorism operations, enhance border security, and improve intelligence sharing, marking a step toward collective defense among the three junta-led countries. The three nations, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, have distanced themselves from Western partners and the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. While authorities have not announced immediate full mobilization, the new legal framework gives the government the option to escalate quickly if security threats intensify. This highlights the junta's focus on internal cohesion and regional solidarity amid ongoing instability. Niger's decision comes after Trump pulled the trigger on the Muslim nation of Nigeria on Christmas after accusing the country of killing Christians. U.S. Africa Command said it conducted the strikes in Sokoto State, which borders Niger to the north.
The U.S. Department of War shared a video of the American military's strikes on ISIS targets in Nigeria. The 8-second video shows a missile launched by the American military that reportedly hit the target. Donald Trump, in a Truth Social post, said, "The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes, as only the United States is capable of doing. Under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper." Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, too, shared the video on his X account and wrote, "The president was clear last month. The killing of innocent Christians in Nigeria and elsewhere must end. The Department of War is always ready, so ISIS found out tonight, on Christmas. More to come. Grateful for Nigerian government support and cooperation. Merry Christmas." According to the Associated Press, the armed groups in Nigeria include at least 2 affiliated with ISIS, an offshoot of the Boko Haram extremist group known as the Islamic State West Africa Province in the northeast, and the lesser-known Islamic State Sahel Province, known locally as Lakurawa and prominent in the northwest.
The U.S. military carried out airstrikes on Islamic State in Nigeria. President Donald Trump announced on social media. In a Truth Social post, Trump said ISIS had been targeting and viciously killing innocent Christians. Trump said, "Tonight, at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria, who have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years and even centuries. I have previously warned these terrorists that if they did not stop the slaughtering of Christians, there would be hell to pay, and tonight there was." The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes, as only the United States is capable of doing. Under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper. May God bless our military, and Merry Christmas to all, including the dead terrorists, of which there will be many more if their slaughter of Christians continues. The U.S. military's Africa Command said it conducted strikes against ISIS terrorists in Nigeria in Sokoto State. In October, Trump had warned that Christianity faced an existential threat in Nigeria, threatening to intervene in the West African country over what he dubbed as its failure to stop violence targeting Christian communities. Hegseth had responded to Trump saying, "Yes, the killing of innocent Christians in Nigeria and anywhere must end immediately. The Department of War is preparing for action. Either the Nigerian government protects Christians, or we will kill the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities." Nigeria's foreign ministry in a statement also confirmed the airstrikes conducted by the U.S. military, adding that terrorist violence in any form, whether directed at Christians, Muslims, or other communities, remains an affront to Nigeria's values and to international peace and security. The U.S. military's airstrikes took place day after a massive bomb explosion in a packed mosque in Nigeria's northeastern Borno state. At least 35 people were injured in the blast in the Gamboro market of Maiduguri. Trump had earlier announced that he had declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern because of the existential threat posed to its Christian population. Last week, the U.S. military carried out strikes against dozens of Islamic State targets in Syria.
I'm also pleased to announce that just 2 hours ago, we hit the ISIS thugs in Syria who were trying to regroup after their decimation by the Trump administration following the I ordered a massive strike on the terrorists that killed our 3 great patriots last week. 2 soldiers, 1 interpreter, all great people. And it was very successful. It was precision. We hit every site flawlessly, and we are restoring peace through strength all over the world. I settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, ended the war in Gaza, and got the release of hostages, both living and dead, and created peace in the Middle East. We have peace in the Middle East, first time in 3 years, peace in the Middle East.